Beloved by clean freaks and witches alike, the rest of us never really pay much attention to the common household broom.
Very true. And it's always there for you when you need to make a clean sweep.
So to give it its due, we're headed to Birdwell Cleaning Products' 60,000 square foot facility in Burleson, Texas. Yeehaw!
These fine gentlemen are Dave and Greg Birdwell, the father and son team behind Birdwell Cleaning Products. And they're going to answer all of our questions about brooms.
Because you wanted to know how fast it would fly. And that you're going to have to check with my wife.
I am not saying that about my wife.
Good call. Take two.
The corn broom is an iconic household cleaning tool.
And today, we're making Birdwell's indoor-outdoor broom. The magic begins with these 70-kilogram bales of broom corn.
What's broom corn?
The stalk of broom corn looks like corn on the cob. Instead of an ear of corn, you'll have a stalk of broom corn.
In fact, it was Benjamin Franklin who first introduced the broom corn crop to America.
That Benjamin. Is there anything he didn't do?
Maybe he didn't sweep very often.
Yeah, probably too busy flying kites.
The broom corn is sorted into small bundles. And then it's taken for a dip.
This is Freddie, and he's been with Birdwell for basically ever.
Probably. Pretty close.
And what do you do with all this broom corn, Freddie?
Well, you just take it and you dye it.
And why do you dye it?
Make the brooms look better.
Can we see how?
Okay, I'll show you how to do it. You hold it down, make sure the dye goes through the whole bundle of corn.
Oh.
Okay, this has got a pretty green to it. Got the right color.
Very nice.
We leave other brooms green with envy.
The dyed broom corn dries, and then it goes to a broom winder. A broom winder! That's gotta be a pretty impressive machine.
First name is Kenneth, and I'm a broom winder.
Wait, what?
Yes, the brooms are still handmade today, and it takes good hand-eye coordination and an awful lot of patience.
Yeah, that's two things I don't have.
Good thing Kenneth can whip up a broom in no time flat.
All right, that was too fast. Let's take that a little slower, okay?
First, Kenneth attaches wire to the broom handle. Then he winds it around the first few layers of corn, adding as he goes.
To make the shoulders of the broom, he winds some fibers on upside down, and then flips them while still winding the wire around.
This looks really difficult.
Nah, can't be that hard, right?
It takes time to teach someone how to wind a broom, and it could take up to 3 months before they are making a good broom.
Kenneth adds more layers and winds up the steel. Then he puts a nail in the end of the wire and trims off the excess. What are you going to do next, Kenneth?
Fit.
Oh, okay. After they're built, the brooms are seated, which pulls out any loose fibers that weren't wired to the handle in the winding process. Then a cover for the top of the handle is attached. Birdwell makes 400 handmade brooms each day.
The brooms are hung on racks and sent into an oven at 50 degrees, which will remove any excess moisture so the fibers don't mold. And after being baked for 45 minutes, the brooms head off to Gail, who is a broom champion.
I got this stitched up.
Gail clamps the broom into the stitching machine and winds twine around the bristles.
Then, Gail and the machine sew 4 layers of stitching through the bristles to make sure it stays strong through vigorous sweeping.
And now that Gail's done her part, she can head on home.
And by the way, I gave up my car years ago.
Stitched brooms head to Donna. She's got great hair.
I'm fixing to give this bad boy a haircut.
Donna trims off the broom so all the fibers are the same length.
And then it's time to test them out.
Sweep! Sweep! Hurry! Hard!
The finished brooms are packaged by hand with a retail card and boxed.
Well, an all-corn broom is by far the best broom to sweep with.
Which is why it's the broom of choice for neatniks everywhere.
I can see why. Look at that guy go.
Well, after all, vacuums suck. Mops are all wet, but brooms, now that's a craze that's sweeping the nation.